Well, hello, hello. I hope you are enjoying the orchestrated, beautiful world map music of Final Fantasy VII. Actually, the world map music changes a couple of times, depending on plot beats. You know, that thing that happens. It took us 3 episodes to get through, like, Midgar, and here we are out in the world map. Hey, comrade, my god, you're still here, still back in Australia. In the appropriate time zone. We'll see. It's good to see you. I'm yet to cause additional problems. Maybe later, right? I mean, we'll see you on Friday. You can cause additional problems then if you'd like. I encourage you. You can see the hair is, unfortunately, losing colour. Well, I mean, you only just got back. I imagine your workplace is like, please don't leave us. Please, you only just got back. We need you. And you can be like, you can look down upon them and say no. Which, you know, for the lols would be really funny. It's been over a year since I had the horrendous haircut that was fixed. So maybe I should try again. Cut it down to shoulders. Usually I do that in summer. So it's not too warm. That's good. That's a good outcome. To not have an infinite amount of things to do. Yeah, I know. Before summer I'll cut it. But we're halfway through January now. Who can bother? Jeez. So, like, today was busy at work, and it kind of sucked. Dealing with this application that not many people on my team know how to use, and out of the people who are here right now, no one knows how to use. It's apparently my responsibility, but they gave that to me after the people who knew what was going on left. And we have no help files, we have no certified documents, design docs, no CDS. So I need to fake it to figure out what the fuck is going on, and it's just exhausting because it looks similar, it's built on the same technology, as another application that I know really well, but everything you want to do in it is so different, either slightly, in a way that makes you just slip up and fuck up, also drastically different, that you constantly feel like you're wearing two shoes of different pairs. So every couple of steps, you're going to trip over and feel foolish. And it gets my goat. There were some really good bright sides there that when I was like, hey, I don't know how to do this. I think I'm going to go do this to figure it out. Talk to the vendor. A colleague was like, yeah, I have no idea what's going on either. I hate this application. There's so many things I don't know about it. It feels like a black hole to me. I'm like, oh my God. That's a relief. I don't like being the only person who doesn't know how to do something. And he was like, and your strategy for go finding it out, that's a good one. I think that's a good idea. Technically, that's the TL. He's acting up. Acting up a level. Because our actual TL is also acting up a level. So it's nice to have someone be like, yeah, you're doing the right thing. Bright spot in a kind of stressful and annoying day. And fucking Marvel ate my sandwich. I'm gonna bring this up over and over because it's really funny, but in a like kind of way. I made a tuna melt using little shit is exactly right. I made a tuna melt with some very interesting mild Indian curry flavored tuna. A couple of slices of thick toast. I covered in mayonnaise. It's a toasted sandwich. Don't argue. It's good. It could have been butter. I wanted to use mayonnaise. And like coated both sides, toasted it perfectly. It didn't squish it. Just made sure it was fluffy on top, well toasted, fluffy on the inside. Layer of tuna and one slice of cheese. Perfect. Added a couple of pickles on the side. Put it on the desk. Went to go to the bathroom. By the time I was back, gone. Dog was eating my sandwich. She moves fast. And I thought it was safe because Emma was in the study, but she got up to go do something. And, like, it's not her job to keep an eye on my sandwich. It's not fair. It felt guilty, but like it's not Emma's responsibility to look after my sandwich. I assumed it would be safe. It was not, so I had to make another sandwich. Now I'm out of tuna. The second one was also pretty good. Oh, that dog is so food motivated. She's eaten enough condoms for me to know that this would be perhaps a bad idea, right? But I don't know. It doesn't rate high on the list of weird shit Marvel's eaten. Not even a little. But to me, it's just the funniest thing. To have her leap up on my chair and then onto the desk to eat my sandwich. And drag it off the table to eat it in her bed. It's the latest in the pattern. Exactly. It also probably won't be the last sandwich she eats. She'll steal some sort of pizza. She'll steal something, right? From everyone. By the time on this earth is done, everyone will have a thing stolen by the dog. And Emma has reported she's having horrendous tuna farts now, so the pain continues. It is the dog's fault. Want a sandwich? I can recommend a tuna melt. And I didn't want to call it a grilled cheese, because that's not what it is. It's a melt. It's a grilled cheese with something else. There's a classic Reddit post of including that thread. I sent it to Emma at one point recently, and it was good. Falafel wraps? Alright, nice. Can approve. I have no particular dinner plans. Most stream nights I eat. I'll eat afterwards, and it will either be some noodles with some peas, carrots, and corn or other vegetables that I'm cutting up, or if I really don't want to eat much, just like a bowl of oats. God, I love oats. Oats are fucking great. Brilliant food, oats. Like, you want to try overnight oats? Chia seeds? No. They taste gross. Sorry. Much nicer to have a bowl of hot, steaming oatmeal. Just a little bit of milk. Maybe some. The thick wet. Hell yeah. The most delicious of thick wets. Well, one of the most delicious thick wets. Oats, baby. And I don't think it's just because of, like, the fit? Yeah, that'll be the one. The 4chan board of fit that's just, like, had a meme for squats and oats. Done any exercise today. The most I've done is a short walk to get coffee from my psychologist before I got to the car. Like, that doesn't fucking count. Not for me. Exercise is anything that makes your heart rate. Well, I don't know. In my eyes, it's anything that makes your heart rate go up to a decent point. And it didn't. It was a short, gentle walk. Yeah, congee is better. Savory congee is good. I've made that a couple of times. Fucking fantastic. You like oats? Have some with bacon and egg, baby. Increase your protein. Alright, I need to increase the game volume. And that won't overtake me too much. So, I mentioned that, like, right before everyone started, so maybe you haven't seen it. I mentioned that I did a little bit of grinding, and I do mean only a little. 18, 18, 16, not too much, you know? I didn't do too much because I don't have all the fucking materia I want. I've got 2 sensors on Red 13 because I'm out. Right? I have to go to Kalm to be able to change the party as well. Only a little. I would have done more! If I could switch the parties, I wouldn't overbalance just this 3. My main idea is I wanted to get more limits for Aerith. That's why she's got cover. And Fury. But it's just not happening that fast. I made the choice of party I didn't think I'd be grinding here specifically that long. We got Seal Evil now. I think the next one for her is like kill a bunch. I read a low level. I've never really been interested in low level challenges, but it was just an addition to the end of another one I read. Right? Another Let's Play. And a low level Let's Play is like, I can stack all of... Alright, spoiler. I actually don't mind the spoiler about Aerith, but there's another one I want to hold on. Actually, you know what? Emma's watching this. We didn't even make it to Kalm? Jesus. And so's Loxy. Maybe not tonight. I believe she's busy. But, like, let's not tease the spoiler too hard. Maybe we can get through it without letting it go. Yeah, should level her up. Exactly. Alright, block your ears for the spoiler, everybody. Spoiler. This game is 20 years old, right? More than 20 years old, right? 25. Thank you, Corey. Perfect. She's a useful healer. She is a very useful healer. You've seen her limit, right? And she's got good magic stats. The low-level playthrough strategy is to stack as many levels on Aerith as you need to, i.e. kill the others before you kill a boss, right? Because those levels get taken away at some point. So that's how you keep your average level down. And there's something about playing a game like that, so tactically designed to be callous with a plot point, that makes me laugh. Alright, fuck you. No, you weren't being summoned. I was specifically talking about how you're watching this and you don't know the plot point, so we would technically be spoiling something. Maybe we should avoid it. We've reached Kalm. We're supposed to meet at the inn. Shall we go? Well, then I'll go on ahead. Why? Okay. What was the point, anyway? Oh, come on, listen to me. Got anything interesting to say? It's a very strange translation. Hey, buddy. Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient. Thanks to Shinra, don't you think? You're full of it. But I'd hate to think of what life would be like without Mako Energy. Oink. This background looks great. The AI upscaling turned out brilliantly here, right? How good does this look? 25-year-old game! And look at it! It's definitely Mako, right? Just because it's Japanese, and everything else that's voiced has it as Mako. But Mako is definitely how it was pronounced in most of the Western territories. Mako Energy's made things Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. You were a child. Don't you think so? Yeah, maybe. Wait, that's not a child, that's an old man. Yeah, I'm sure I'm right. You think so, don't you? Oops. Sorry, old man. You have the voice of a child. Is that a child? Young in throat, too. This is an old man. Did you just say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. Did I, like, give a lot of it? There's a dog! Hey, dog! There was a dog in a cupboard. Bet that dog was stealing a fucking sandwich, weren't you? You little shit. Alright, I won't be mean. Not gonna tell me about why your dog was in a cupboard? Should have aimed for the head. Locked. Can't open it. We're just running around. We're stealing people's shit. I mean, we're trying to. We're finding dogs and locked chests. And ethers. Alright, well that was a success. This is not quite like the Pixel remasters where I'd get a counter to see how many items I'd lost or forgotten or failed to pick up. There was a suspicious looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a mean looking sword. I kind of like it. I know it doesn't make any sense, but just going into people's houses and taking their stuff, it's just a well-established pattern. It feels natural and enjoyable. When I grow up, I'm going to be a soldier. That's why I'm training hard now. Kid, no. It's like, at one point in high school, I realized that if I actually did end up in a fight... Yoink! Guard source. Hell yeah, I love guard sources. You know what they do? Increase your life by 1. 700 health goes to you. 700... What the... Okay. Okay. I realized that even if I did have a fight and win in the fight, I wouldn't be able to loot some dude. I don't just get that wallet for punching him hard. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing I could just puke. Yeah. Kinda mean, kid. So embarrassing I could just puke. Like, you can. You two! Oh my god. Like, even if they started a fight with me, I wouldn't get Peacemaker. Cool. I wonder who uses a pistol. Maybe it's Barrett, he can dual wield them? The two of you are just like, well, you could if you're not a coward. Maybe you should just mug them. Someone starts a fight with you, you get to take that wallet. That's not how it goes, right? It's funny, though. Nothing there. I heard President Shinra is killed, and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. You're pretty smart! Just between us, I heard it was them what-do-you-call-ems that got President Shinra and his son. Famous floating city, Midgar. Just once, I'd love to see it in person. We've got a mini reactor here. Do you think they would fly? Like, would the police be like, okay, you beat him in a fight, you get to take whatever's in his wallet? Not all of it. Just a rumor. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we use reactors, we can't stand up to Shinra. Assault and burglary. Yeah. Tomorrow's another day. All's well. If they started it, they probably wouldn't go to the cops if they lose. Yeah, I suppose. But still. What about the court of public opinion? You win in a street fight, do you get money? Like you do in Pokemon? I think it makes sense. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't go to work after monsters started appearing in the myth for mines. Now all he does is sit around getting drunk in the bar. I heard terrorists bombed a Midgard reactor. There have been a lot of dangerous accidents recently. I hate it. Just hate it. Accidents, yes. Not acts of terrorism. It's a good look. Is it in a compromising position? Seems there's this group called Avalanche running around, but I guess Soldier finally wiped him out. Shut up, you old drunk. Hey, stay out of the kitchen! Oh. Shinra is trying to eliminate anyone who stands up to them. It don't matter if we like it or not, Shinra's taken over and we gotta live with it. It's coward's talk, man. You can resist. Why does Kalm have walls? I guess because there's monsters out there. Hey, it's another chest. Open. Oh. Lovely looking upscaled. This is the item store. Might need another tent. There's 5 people. It's not a 5-person tent. We're going to need 2. It's true. This is the materia store. Well, we don't have earth. Shit, didn't mean to buy 2 fucking... God damn it. Okay. Heal? Okay. Cool. This is the weapons store. New sword. New gun that's a cannon. New fist. No new stuff for Aerith. Don't ask why. Well. New sword for Cloud. I think you could have stolen something to get it faster, and I didn't. So, more fool me, I guess, right? I hear that the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. They're better off with the Marco energy. I mean, being sucked dry isn't always a bad thing. Hello, Mr. Cloud. Your party is waiting for you on the 2nd floor. You guys arranged a party for me? You don't even know it was my birthday. You're gonna pick a fight with Cloud on his birthday? He's just a little birthday boy. Cloud, you're late. Yeah, I was looting the town and I got a gun I can't use. I spent all our money in materia we can't use. And I brought most people a new weapon. Not you, Aerith. Sorry. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. He's going to Omni-slash you, yes. Okay, now, if my main thesis about Final Fantasy VII is that it is about one of the big narrative beats in the stories is about treating the Earth responsibly, global warming, climate change, that sort of thing, right? I want to posit that another major theme about Final Fantasy VII is toxic masculinity. That doesn't really come up in play until about here. And it doesn't pay off until you see this flashback from a different perspective. And you actually see this flashback from a different perspective twice more. So, pay attention now, because when it happens again, you'll be like, wait, that's not how it happened, and you'll want to know what's different and why. We'll point it out as well, but here we go. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Sure is raining hard. Hey, how you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You gonna brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good! Why do you say that? I joined soldier to be just like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission, kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? Thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First we will dispose of those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Please look at Sephiroth's hit points. How much damage he does. How Cloud gets utterly owned. So Sephiroth casts full life. This is not truly scripted, by the way. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Ah, Corey, I can explain that, right? Why does the sword look different in the truck? It doesn't strictly look different in the truck. The sword is currently the model that he has equipped, the new sword we just got. The game, the mod, reads the sword you have equipped to Cloud and puts that on his back. Oh, right, okay. And you're like, wait a minute, it's a flashback. You should have the Buster Sword. True. So where do you come in? Well, the game isn't perfect, and mods make it less perfect. Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. Bother. You're allowed to. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Fucking hell, someone should clip that. Corey, that's amazing. My father was an air guitarist, because he does kind of look like he's rocking out, right? Hello, Guardsman. Being on watch is so boring. Just sit tight, it's your job, right? I'll come and talk to you once in a while. Just stick with it. Hello, Guardsman. Psst. Keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble? Okay, well, I guess I'll leave. Hello, Sephiroth. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That's a damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Yes, everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you sleep. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Hey, remember what I was saying about the Buster Sword being equipped and whatnot? And how the model should be... I have no idea what's going on then. Sorry. Also, his portrait is different. Because it's got a young Cloud portrait. I'm so nervous. How come? We can never know when a monster's going to show up, right? I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want to shot a Sephiroth and a monster. Take my picture. I don't take pictures of nobodies. Oh, wow, wow, okay, fuck you. Welcome. Hey, aren't you? Have I been here before? I don't remember. No, it's pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. Okay, well, I guess Barrett didn't want to hear about Cloud going to the bar or anything. Hey, do you recognize the well at the center of town? I'm excited. That's right, don't blow your chance to become a hero. Even if you're very excited, don't blow your chance too quickly. That's what he's saying. Wait, we don't want to go here yet. Sorry. We do want to go here, though. Oh, look at it. Gorgeous background. Fucking hell. Cloud, did you go in my house? Yeah. I thought you might be home. Remember, he is telling a story. Just going through Tifa's parents' bedroom. Going through Tifa's bedroom. Cloud, did you go into my room? Yeah. The letter. Did you read it? My letter? Yeah. You remember what it said? I remember clearly. I read it. It's a letter addressed to Tifa from the son of the guy who runs the general store. Tifa, how are you? I just arrived in Midgar 8 days ago. Yesterday, all of Nibelheim got together to welcome me. The only person that we couldn't get a hold of was Cloud. But everyone said he wasn't really that close to us, so even if we asked, he probably wouldn't have come anyway. Well, enough about him. Wow, Midgar really is something. But to tell the truth, I feel so behind on everything, so out of it. Even the rooms of people in the slums are clean. Right now I'm living in the slums, but I plan to move to a really nice room, like the ones I've seen in magazines, once I make some money. But to do that, I guess I have to find a job first. That's right, I still haven't found a job yet. I lied to my parents and told them I found a great job with Shinra Incorporated. I wonder if it's too late to go back. Sometimes I think I should have taken over my parents' store. Do you remember all of it? Yeah, I remember. Because there was some stuff about me. I just made it to here to Midgar, but all I think about is Nibelheim. Hey, Tifa, is that stupid old water tower still working? Is my old man at the inn doing well? Are my parents still at the shop every day? Have any monsters attacked? Most of all, how are you, Tifa? It feels like I haven't seen you for years. We were all talking about you last night. Everyone likes you, but because everyone idolizes you, I couldn't very well stab them in the back. I always acted cool, but actually, I was just afraid of being jilted. Wow, if I keep writing like this will become a love letter. So I think I'll stop here. Take care. I'll write again. P.S. Write me back, okay? There's a soft toy on her bed. It's pretty cool. Alright, piano. Did you play on my piano? Yeah, I jammed on it. Now, how did this go? I forgot. Oh, God. Cool. Actually, I gotta play something specific here. I can never remember what it... Like, I know what it is, but I do not know the actual pattern. So just give me a sec while I look it up. Please. Forgiveness, please. Find and paved. Paste. Oh. Amazing, Google. Thank you. Should swap to Firefox on my phone, because it's just not working. Being shitty. Wait, back in Kalm. A little bit further up. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Oh wait, no. You don't need to play anything in particular. Just play it a little bit. Okay, so... There you go. You jammed on it. Now, received orthopedic underwear. Cloud! Just kidding, don't get mad. Cloud, we're talking about something really important here. Sorry. Flashback scenes can be very funny. Oh, wait, no. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yeah, wait, I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Alright. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. I thought you were referencing it, comrade. Jeez. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. A few days later, she died. When I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mum. Come, let me take a look at you. Hmm? You look so handsome. So this is a soldier uniform? Mum, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are lots of temptations in the city. I feel better if you just settle down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright, the company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud? Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. I thought this was Cloud's house. What happened there? Why the flashes? It's a Nomura written game. Just stick with it, okay? It makes sense in the end. And I sincerely mean that instead of like, hey, just watch the 3rd episode, it'll all make sense. Oh, you're with the Shinra? Welcome. I'm sorry, it's you, Cloud, I didn't recognize you. Shinra! Shinra? Soldier! Salsa? You gonna kill the monsters? Are you going to... They didn't recognize Cloud? Despite the spiky hair? Well, we can't get past one chest to steal another chest! God damn it all. You can definitely steal her underwear, that's for sure. I just looked over at chat and reminded myself. It's a good bit. Very funny. This mansion... No, I come here later. You're from Shinra? That's right. Jeez, big-headed young kid. Mean? Honestly. Alright, well, I guess we go to bed. Should we here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zangan, a traveler around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. Yeah, see, the problem is if you had, like, a few more students, it'd cause a stack overflow and it'd have negative 127 students. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Oh, well, that's why Tifa knows martial arts. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Alright, Mr. Jumpy. Tifa is a powerful fighter. No arguments there. So, what do you need, Cloud? How's the town? How about the town? A lot of monsters have been appearing in the last 12 months. Other than that, there's not much change. Nothing much exciting happens in a little town like this. It was alright when they were building the reactor, while they were still building it. Once it was completed, it's been bad. Within a few years, all the trees on the mountain withered away. I don't know if the reactor was good or bad. I mean, it's easy to say that it was a bad idea now. But what can you do about it? Ah, fuck. See, this is why I'm not actually a programmer. I just know enough to make jokes. Bad jokes. Sometimes good jokes. Not often. Anyhow, we've got to get rid of the monsters. Then we'll be able to relax a little bit. Give me a room. It's all reserved for you Shinra people, so I don't mind. But wouldn't you feel more comfortable staying at home? Where's Sephiroth? Shit. He's upstairs. Yeah, I guess that's why I said a couple, but I did actually mean 2 or 3. There's a very good joke about polyamorous people and how they treat the word a couple as meaning 2 or 3. When technically it is supposed to be 2. That's pretty good. Yeah. What are you looking at? This scenery. I feel like I know this place. A short one bed. There were only 3 beds. Oh. Well, well, well. That's going to be an interesting little plot. I guess maybe Cloud will go sleep at home, huh? We have an early start tomorrow. We should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. So we're in the middle of a plot flashback, but I've got some TTRPG thoughts that I want to go into. Maybe at break time. Maybe after this flashback. I knew this was going to happen. I would have made mountain climbing off limits. Late again. I'm so nervous I couldn't get any sleep. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case something happens, trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. Hat! I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? She does get a cool hat. Town's best guide hat. They elect you every year. Cheese. Great, thank you. Give each of you a copy once I get it developed. Ooh, an FMV. A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibelheim. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. Tifa is supposed to be Texan as well. But she runs a bar and has a cowboy hat. And her last name is Lockhart. This is fine. This bridge, totally fine. Don't worry about it. Just gonna gently... The walk button. There you go. That's not a good sign, Corey. Oh, Tifa's in the way. She's blended into the bridge. Whoops. It gets harder from here. Follow me. Yeah, she must be a very good guide given how, like, comfortable she is with this bridge. Oh no! Get him! 0 damage. Cast Thundaga on all of them. Jeez. Man, that Sephiroth is dangerous, isn't he? The bridge. It looks no better unmodded, I assure you. It's just all of the FMV in the background looks worse. But the models just floating on top, that's how it looks on original release. I swear to you. It's very funny. Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. On Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we've got no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Oh, just Sephiroth. He's level 50. Good God. Alright. Wait. He does have materia. Wow, and they're all mastered. Jeez, alright. Let's give him some... Oh, he's just like, no, you can't take my materia. That's fair. See what he does if we take all this shit, though. That'd be very funny. Just a tough guy and got no magic rocks anymore. What are you going to do about that? Anyway, I think we actually got a bit of time to... Just fuck him up, alright. You know, there's this weird thing. It's not that weird, but in retrospect, it's a little weird to think about how storytelling is done in both video games and TTRPGs, and I think they overlap in a way that's quite significant. It feels like at times storytelling is really condensed into sections, in bits that are separate to your combat sections. In many TV shows and movies, you can imagine that, like, combat is used, or a fight scene is used to tell the story as well. But they seem to be separate and divided. And also, character development in role-playing games happens really quickly. Like, there can be hints or subtext or suggestions that you're going to go in a particular direction. But it'll seem like large dramatic changes happen all at once. That guy's got one move, he's just good at it. Some final boss you are, Sephiroth. Jeez. And I've been thinking about that. Truncation and that condensity when it comes to video game and TTRPG storytelling. I think they're influenced by each other. And there are large sections of both where no character development or storytelling is expected. I don't expect my Pathfinder characters to have big epiphanies or go on soliloquies or monologues about their own characterization in the middle of combat. You're supposed to be dealing with it the same way you do a random encounter here. Like, quickly. Fast. If there was a bit of character depth to tell in that fight, you'll do it the first time, and then that's it. I think the tricks and like the conventions just follow across both, and it's not strictly a bad thing. But it also means that sometimes when you're looking for deeper characterization, you go for those chats, those fireside chats. Think about it in the sense of looking at an actual play, and I'm thinking specifically of Critical Role. How many episodes and how many hours are spent in combat compared to how many episodes and how many hours are spent like talking in character? The divide is not equal. No way is it equal. But people talk about the characterization of Critical Role way more than they talk about the cool bits in combat, though they do happen. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. You're the best guide ever. It must be the Marco energy. This mountain's especially abundant in it. That's why the Marco reactor was built here. It is a nicely colored cave, gotta say. What are those? Fuck. Alright. Well, that's not ice damage for you. Hey, Sephiroth, do you mind like throwing a heal Cloud's way? Would that be good? You want to just do that, maybe? No? Okay. Hey, look, we tried. The amount of battles and random battles that you do on a tabletop versus a computer game are completely different. Unless, like, I've said this several times, and I will keep saying it because it's really important to remember. But like, imagine on your tabletop RPG going 15 steps between one fight and another. Terrible. Pathfinder 2nd Ed specifically calls out different phases, they call them, but they are modes of play. Between exploration, downtime, and combat, right? And they don't say they should be divided equally, but imagine it. You're doing roughly the same amount of, like, time exploring as, like, free explore. Saying, oh, I'm going to go over here, compared to fighting? It would get old, would it not? I believe it would. Oh, this is the dead end. Amazing. Navigating this is a bit of a mess. And we're also not getting the benefits of that we usually get from random encounters. We're not getting any gil, we're not getting any experience. Cloud's gonna stay low level. And dead. Cloud's gonna stay low level and dead. Apparently. Thanks, Sephi. And Sephiroth's gonna continue taking 0 damage and not rezzing Cloud. I think that's funny. I'm gonna leave him. What's in this hole, huh? Wow, shallower than I expected, but if we're not going to make more play with this shallow hole, then we're not going to go deeper than we're allowed, okay? Just explore what's on offer, and then once everyone's satisfied with the experience happened, move on. Oh, thanks, Zephy. Cloud Buddy, you're back. Up you get. And they'll all give him the big suck. 5 in a row, one after the other. Think it does like percentile damage, or it's just coded to not kill him? Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, do you think we'll get another random counter immediately? Maybe not. How do you tell, like... The game is using its random encounters to say, this place is dangerous by having so many of them in a row, right? That's a lot. And it's faster than normal because I'm playing it at 60 FPS. Right? How do you do the same thing in your tabletop game? Like, 2 or 3 fights would be enough to say, this place is fucking dangerous. I'm thinking of Strength of Thousands, the end dungeon in the first part of Strength of Thousands. Spoken on Song Wind. Like, you narrate the fact that the underground catacombs are full of gremlins and bugs and insects, and then you show them several that are busy doing other things, and you make them fight 2 or 3. And that's enough to have the party convince, oh shit, we got to be careful. And that's the mood you're going for. The game here has the same effect by just slamming us with hundreds. There was like 10 or so fights in that short sequence. That's a lot. And what's this? A Marco fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. No, Tifa! Don't act like a moth! No! If something happens to you, you'll lose your hat, which is why you don't have it in the future. If the Marco reactor continues to suck up energy, this fountain will dry up too. Remains of things you would ordinarily have them fight. Yeah, it's a good one too. Hilariously, Corey, that's used in Final Fantasy VII. You'll see it at some point. It'll be great. Materia. When you condense Marco energy, materia is produced. Very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You're in Soldier and you didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic. Or so they say. Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck, good point. Magic. A mysterious power? Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Bojo Shinra Incorporated, an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mess of complexes. Not mess, mass. Mass. Walking mass of complexes. The Marco Fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. She's got a whip too. Did you see that Tifa has a whip? She's a guide with a hat and a whip. Badass. Think I missed? I masked? Ojo sucks. That guy's a jerk. My god. Got another random battle immediately? I'm definitely not trying to get Cloud killed for a joke. What was that? That bird thing just shot a cannon at me. Done. Well, you made it to the reactor. We finally made it. We sure took the long way, though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Hmm. Shrug, says the guard. That's very obvious there. Man. Humph. Better take real good care of me then. This is the actual entrance. This is the approved path for Shinra. That's so dangerous. What is wrong with you? Where are the guardrails? People died, Shinra Incorporated. You now get to see a reactor upscaled. That's cool as hell. Because when we first saw him, we weren't playing a patch version. Oh, that's weird. Why do you think it says Genova at the top there? This is Genova, right? It won't open? This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Alright. Why did it break? Now I see. Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Marco energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Marco energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia? Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Let's take a little look-see. Take a little look-see. What's going on here? I mean, I look through the window. Do one pull-up, Cloud. You can do it. Oh, okay, well that's bad. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Marco. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Marco than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. It's Hojo Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Marco energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth? No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all of these monsters? Sephiroth! You saw it? All of them were humans. Human? No way! Ever since I was small, I've felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. What? What the hell? Seems bad, bro. Seems real bad. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was making soldiers. Soldiers? Monsters. Damn, Shinra. The more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would have ever thought that the Marco reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Save game and rest. Yeah, maybe so. You want to take a breather here? Game's like, that was a long flashback. You probably want a save point. Yes, I do. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. And all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. I'm not quite getting Sephiroth's tone right in my voice. He's supposed to be otherworldly, monotoned, never raising his voice, always talking in a creepy tone, and I just don't think I'm getting it across perfectly. I hope it's applying at least a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, like that's most of the town's NPCs. The guy who took the photo, Tifa, Zangan, her dad, one of the Shinra guards that came with us. Interesting decrepit mansion we got going on here. Locked off over there. What if the Shinra people, like, got a broom and whacked a raccoon enough until it ran into there? All of its own accord, you know? What if sometimes raccoons just do that? Raccoony, no. God, this is a creepy fucking place. Oh, we're out of the side of this door. Well, I love that there's a lot to explore here with nothing for us to take right now. I do say right now on a purpose. Right now, right now. Oh, it's a lot of plants. The air in there must be crisp as fuck. And see that amazing tweet. Man, I'm so bad at flirting. Still, somehow it turns out alright. This girl said she loves pot plants, and I said the air in her apartment must be crisp as fuck. I still got her number. There's no Sato Sephiroth, but I saw him go into this room. Oh, okay. Did you check in the obvious hidden door? No? Okay, well I'll go in there in a second. Maybe there's something I can loot. The game will not tease me this much with nothing to loot. I got orthopedic underwear earlier, right? Actually, hold on. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Cloud's dead, baby. He's gone. Can't even take his stuff off. Sorry, can't use an item to heal him. He's gone. Does he have any magic? No. Baby, Cloud's got nothing. He's dead and there's literally nothing we can do about it. Walk the spiral path. Well, that's clearly a corpse. What about over here? Anything? Nothing? Nope. What about through this door? Is there perhaps anyone just sleeping out of sight? Instinctually pressed the right thumbstick to try and move the camera. That's not how these games work, my dude. Skeleton really a corpse? I say yes. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Garth named the organism Genova. X year, X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day. Genova project approved. The use of Marco Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Hey, buddy. It's like you're having a bit of a hard time. Can I interest you in some titties to cheer you up? I'm just a friend. Sometimes you need a bro, sometimes you need titties, sometimes you need a bro's titties. Anything I can do? I got a big sword. You want to compare swords? Yours is always bigger. Let me be alone. Let me be alone. Okay. Look at all these books. Yeah. A sweet chair. Okay, well. Anything to read? Hammering the accept button to see if there's anything to pick up. Let me be alone. Okay, well. Anything on here? He's a big nerd. Oh, okay. I mean, if you need to be alone, Sephiroth, I'll just leave you be. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. Continued to read as if he were possessed by something. Not once did the light in the basement go out. We stayed in the mansion because it's creepy. I love this background atmospheric music. Nothing's gone wrong. Don't worry about it. Love the snickers from the peanut gallery going on. That's really funny. Corey and Comrade elbowing each other. Like every line is exactly how I'm picturing it. And it's 10 out of 10 fantastic. Hey, I took a nap, buddy. Is everything okay? Is there anyone taking a nap here that would like to... No, alright, fine. God damn it. Hey, Nerd Patrol, do you want to go get some babes? I think the only women in town are Tifa and my mum, and she's not of age, so like... Actually, Sephiroth, please don't bang my mum. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. It took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth, long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that even have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient name Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he die? Sorry, how did he? Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Well, that can't be a good thing. Mewtwo! I mean, Sephiroth, get back here! God, why are you so fast? You were walking so weirdly. And I'm jogging. Come on! It shouldn't be this difficult. Come on, Cloud. You're good at climbing stairs. You can climb that ramp even easier. Go, 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 go. Going to see his mother. Oh, shit! How did he start this fire so quickly? Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? And come over here and help me. The town is on fire. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Hup. Oh, it's no good. The trauma. Hey, everyone. Why is Cloud so messed up? His hometown burned to death by his hero. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. He's just slaughtering everyone in town. I was used in nearly all of the advertisements, like glossy shots or video spots. That shot of Sephiroth looking at you, then turning away. The big seller for the game. You always knew this would end like this. You always knew he'd be burning something down. Fucked up stare. Yeah! Nice, Corey! Love it. Oh my god, there's Tifa! Oh my god, it looks like she's been stabbed! Tifa, no! Wait, is she dead? I hope she's not dead. Is Tifa a ghost? Ghost bar? Papa? Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactor, Shinra? I hate them all! Grabs a sword, runs. Sorry, Tifa's dad. Hey look, nothing happened to her, so I guess we kept our promise, right? Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? She's a badass. Tifa's the best. She's allowed to have the sword. She's gonna kill him and then problem solved. Okay, maybe not. No one can use it. Well, I mean, she picked it up, but clearly she didn't use it, right? Problem solved. Tifa? You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Cloud's telling this part of the story. Maybe she doesn't remember. It's like she got stabbed or slashed really hard. Come on, let's go deal with Sephiroth. Into the reactor. Yeah, well, that would explain why she's such a badass. That's fucking terrifying. Look at that. I love the AI upscale sometimes. Holy shit. Genova, cover 1. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth? My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But they Those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. Strange thing to do to your mother, but okay. But that's not Genova. This is... Genova, made in Hong Kong, all rights reserved, Square Incorporated. What about my sadness? My family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. Can you take him, Cloud? Because, like, he was dealing 3,000 damage or so a hit. And you have 140 hit points. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspapers, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Someone carried it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm going, gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec. Cloud, what's wrong? You're just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get no Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, just beautiful. Just lead it to me. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? Baby, you were the baddest of them all. I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancient Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Yo, Cloud, here. Received PHS. Changing party members. Access a menu and select PHS. Can only be used on the world map or at a save point. As long as we got PHS, we can always reach each other. Use it if something happens. Just use PHS and you can contact any of us easily. Alright then, we're out of here. Ah, we got our full party. And we can change it in a little bit. Thank fucking Christ. And get our steel back. Earth. Gonna kill a night. What's it gonna be? We'll move on. We're fully healed. Woof! What a flashback! Remember I said you'd go to Nibelheim 3 times? Well, you watched that scene 3 times, right? That was 1. Don't do the whole thing each time, thankfully. Hey, there's an ether. Don't worry, I'm just going through your house. Making a final check to see if there's anything I can steal. Got any more stuff, little child? Or old man that looks like a child? Oh, Cloud. He's a big sad boy. I don't even... Is there a dog? No dog. Yes, a dog. Good dog. Yeah, no, okay. Empty. They've already stolen everything. Locked. Can't open it. Well, I guess we gotta come back once we get a key, right? Something. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've searched all the other houses thoroughly, so let's not go through them. Missing something important, you can yell at me in the comments. Comments of our VODs, because shout out to our people watching the VODs. It is good to see you today. What's that? PHS? Get Barrett and Tifa. He's not... Okay, cool. Lightning, Ice, Steel, enemy skill! That's what I wanted. All and restore. Like, we don't have infinite slots. Give her Mythful Claw. Jimbles, why? Because I'm stealing all this stuff. I want Aerith and Red 13 for a bit. We're gonna hang out. Sorry about not getting a new stick. You don't have anything new as well. Okay. I throw armlet. Give her the 4 slots. So she can cast more spells. Otherwise, you're good. I throw armlet. Earth magic. Got sense. Well, we don't need 2 senses. You're gonna have enemy skill. Yeah. And ice. Elemental fire, all restore and heal. Like first poisoner, sooner resist. That's not amazing. Protect. Alright, need steel. Need another one. Let's keep leveling up this lightning. Cool. What are we doing? Where are we going? I don't know. Seriously, the game does not tell you what to do here. You're like, well, we gotta go find Sephiroth in the Promised Land. What do we do about it? You explore, you fight some things, you level up. Thought she had Thunder All. Oh well. Sled Fang. Now that I can get the whole party members and level up like all of our stuff, I will be more comfortable grinding for a bit longer in the background. We have enemy skill equipped and we don't have any enemy skills, and that sounds terrible, so I'm gonna go get one before break time. I mean, I say before break time, but I don't actually have any control over that. Oh yeah. We're out of hypers, otherwise I'd give Aerith one again, but... Nope. Probably a good thing that we don't keep Aerith consistently on meth. Hyper is meth, of course it is. Otherwise, you know, she'll overdose and die. Well, this is exactly what I was looking for, to be honest. Couldn't steal anything. Oh. Matra magic. Good. But I need you to use it on Red 13, you jerk. Actually, do you? I don't know if you do. We're just going to auto attack and see if we need to use Mantra Magic on the person with an enemy skill, or whether we do it again. I just think it'll be good practice. Cool. Level up. Nope. Well, it didn't say learned Mantra Magic, so... On Red 13. Yep. No, damn it. Okay. Well, we're gonna have another random encounter. It'll just be a minute, don't worry about it. And then we'll have a break, and I'll come back with a cocktail inspired by the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I looked it up earlier today. A little bit of grinding is good for the soul. Levels you up a little bit. Levels up your materia a little bit too. We need that. And cast dangerous spells on our enemies. Otherwise we explode and die. Alright, if this is not the things... Yeah, alright. Alright, I guess Wolfie doesn't like being poisoned. Would you attack Aerith so we get heals out of it? No. Alright, break time. We're gonna continue grinding for literally no reason. I'll leave you with the background music. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Be good. Boy, I hope that break hasn't been there for too long. I was off doing stuff. Be nice. I can figure out what the fuck to make. I was gonna make a Cosmo memory. I don't have curacao. I have blue curacao. They're not the same. Anyway, whoops. That's the problem with cocktail making. Like, Greg from HT How to Drink. Incredible guy. Lovely episode on some cyberpunk drinks today. He's like, you should get 3 bottles, like 3 to 5 bottles of alcohol, and learn to make every cocktail that those make, and not try to pick cocktails and then get the ingredients. And yeah, sensible. But I'm a weeb. Anyway, this is 30 ml limoncello, 30 ml of strawberry vodka, and 30 ml of Canberra Fog. Yeah, Canberra Fog, which is like an anise heavy herbal. No, not Canberra Fog. 30 ml of Braith, which made myself. It's rosemary gin. Use vodka, turn it into rosemary gin. It's really nice. And garnish of star anise, just 2 pieces. Serve over ice. It's really good. If you like star anise and rosemary, which you should, it's delicious. The strawberry vodka could change. The limoncello is good. And just a dash of lime juice. I would replace the lime juice with bitters if I made it again. That's what I do. Alright, let's go. So, like, if we want to talk about assignments while we do random encounters, I'm not sorry for skipping Monday night stream, though there were several people that were like, damn, I was looking forward to it. I'm sorry that their plans got interrupted, that's true, but it's a management technique. If I put off something important, assignment especially, the more I feel like I'm behind, the more out of control I feel, and then the less likely it'll be that I'll actually be able to pick it up and feel like I'm making progress with it. It's due Sunday. A lot of people could be like, oh, dude, you're smart. No one says. People say that to me, but we are being kind to myself because it's a good move. People could say, Jim, you're smart. People can do assignments in a single day. You could probably make it in the stream Monday and Wednesday. But I decided by myself, to myself, that I didn't want to feel like I've done nothing on Monday night and Tuesday. Or a little bit on Tuesday. I did also have Tuesday plans. And then do nothing on the assignment Wednesday, because work is busy. I'm not able to write assignments at work the way I have previously. It would have turned out okay if I just worked Thursday night, which I'm doing tomorrow night, and then Friday night, I've got a game. I'm running it as well. So Saturday during the day, maybe Saturday night, Sunday during the day, maybe Sunday night. Like, that's not enough. It's not enough to, like, it's enough to get it done, but it's not enough to feel like I've done enough. And by that point, I'd already developed all my sources. We're just in the writing stage. I would look at it and go, you're behind. And as soon as I'm behind, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm behind, man. If I'm behind on an assignment, oh, terrible student. I'm never gonna make it through. And that's uncomfortable. And that's not functional. And that's bad. I'd rather make the decision to give up on something I enjoy doing, which is, hey, fire leveled up. Nice. Level 2 fire spells. Yes, please. I'd rather give up on something that I enjoy just to do the needful things so that I can do that stuff in a better state and not stress about it. We're getting these fuckers and not the ones I actually want, so maybe let's go to the other side of Midgar? And like, I'm not the master of planning for assignments. I'm certainly not an amazing student. Well, I have 1 class this semester, and it takes this much like thinking to make sure I'm doing the right thing. But it was worth. All right, what do you think? You got some? What's this? These fuckers again. Alright. Fear, huh? Level 2 fire? Show me the magic. Bam! Powerful. Self-worth and productivity link. Yeah, and it's not just productivity, while that's a decent point. It's also about, like, stress makes me shut down. The more stressed I am about the task, the less likely it is I'll be able to do it, and do it with a good thinking mind. It's also why sometimes when I'm stressed out about uni assignments, I'll just go have a beer. And that's not functional, not to do forever, but in the short term, having a beer so that I can finish an assignment, it's not terrible. It's only a little bit of alcohol dependence. But there is something nice in sitting down at a pub and just beating out several hundred words to 1,000 words, which is exactly what I did last night before I had Tuesday night plans. That's a good tradition. Yeah. And I'd rather feel like, hilariously, I'd rather feel like I have it in control a little bit, you know, by saying all I needed to do was miss out on something that, yes, I want to do, but I can come out on top. I can treat it better if all I do is just spend a bit of time and do the right thing. And it turned out well, I'd say. I've got lots of words done. I feel like I'm in much more control of it. I'll spend tomorrow night probably finalizing the text, right? Dude, why are you making Aerith kill all of them where it's functionally reasonable to? She's got the next level of limit I want to get. So like... Why am I not, like, actually working with the materia system? We know how to do this. Materia, Aerith. We've got all, it's not connected to anything, and that's why it's not working. Cover, all. Place all there, put covered there. Problem solved. Now we'll be able to cast Fearer on all of them and kill everything in the fight immediately. Now, give me the walking tank things. Yes! Good! Use it on Red 13. Alright, perfect. Learned enemy skill, Matra Magic. Problem solved. Well, that was easy. Now, we can use Matra Magic! Not elemental damage to all enemies. Let's go. And a limit break. What a good Red 13. All is level 2, apparently. Nice. Good job, Red 13. Building up those enemy skills to make them more useful. Cool, let's get out of here. That's all we wanted. A bit of grinding, you know, a regular amount. Guess we go all the way over there, huh? It, like the now we get another one out of way. I feel like the game is taunting me when it does that. And I guess in some capacity it is, right? So, also notice the limit happens immediately as soon as you put it in. It takes precedence over all commands. Knowing this about myself and working through it is a way to A, feel more in control, but also B, like, not get overwhelmed by that. You need to know something so you can understand it. You need to kind of need to understand it so you can work around it or integrate it in a way that works. The assignment itself is a big one. It's worth 50%, and like, that's too much to have on a single thing. Come on. I can't believe I got... Nice. I can't believe I have 50% on this exam, 20% on the first... 50% on this essay, 30% on the exam at the end, and 20% on the essay I've already finished. I got like 65, I think. That's fine. That's all I really want. I just want to pass. I'll make it. Yeah, 50%, right? I mean, I understand why. They're actually trying to hammer this concept into us pretty heavily. Hey, good job, Aerith. Yeah, the pressure will be off, exactly. I understand why they're doing it. They want people, especially counselors, anyone doing psychotherapy essentially, to be like invested in evidence-based practice, EVP. So EBP. I keep saying EVP because evidence starts with EV. Like, I've already got all my sources. I'm found the points I want to make, and I found the structure of the essay. We're just writing it, you know? And I can manage it for like an hour to an hour and a half before the brain starts to feel wrung out a little bit. So we're doing it in batches. If work wasn't so busy, I'd be doing it during my lunch break. But that's just not happening. Oh well. And it's only one class, and I've done 2 at a time, and it turns out okay. It's substantially busier. Just the unpleasant, difficult bit. Weirdly enough, I actually hate finding sources more. It didn't take as long, but it's much more annoying. Get him, Cloud! Blade Beam's cool. Does a lot of damage to one target, then splits off and does more damage elsewhere. It's also magic damage and not physical. Cover level up! Amazing! She's gonna get hit even more. Yeah, reading research for reading research for your subject, for your essay. Reading research that you're interested in. I hate those memes so much. How dare you do that to me? That was absolutely your choice and not entirely mine. What the fuck? Like, I have bookmarked. I don't leave the tab open because I'm neurotypical, except for that massive anxiety disorder. I have an article that I found while searching, and I was very excited to read it, and so I read it, and it was great! Oh, you want to know what it is? You do? Oh, like, I'd love to tell you. We're currently finding some squirrels and an emu, though. Maybe I want to tease you further. Maybe I want to hear you say please. Maybe I want to see you spend 100 bits on it. Levicron, Mu A, Mu B. Yeah, you gotta spend bits on it? You want to hear about the really cool article I read? Yeah, it's very up my alley. If someone successfully guesses it, I will buy gift subs. Ah, you son of a bitch. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, NBs, he's got us there. Corey knew exactly what to do. For the VOD, he activated the Don't Get Me Started point reward, which is a masterful stroke. Very pleased. No, not defend. Alright. Jesus, those birds are kicking our ass. Anyway, what was it? Oh, just the amount of sex people, like, people who perform on OnlyFans have, and their attitudes towards sex and sexuality after becoming someone who performs on OnlyFans. You know, just a cool little subject that is not at all related to my lifelong passion of sex and sexuality. Lovely. God, it felt good to find that and then go, I'm really interested in reading this article. I'm going to get real nerdy up in this, and I'm going to read this article. Felt great. Reading that made me think, maybe I could be a sexologist. Get my hopes up. Very cool indeed. I thought that would have dealt with the bird. Alright, get him, Red. Yeah, you're gonna need to kill him anyway, right? Lightning level up. Ooh, leveling those materia. Yes, please. Oh, what is this? Chocobos! Oh, look at the birds, my friends. You gonna go queer? They're gonna go walk? Whoa! What happened here? Chocobos go queer, not walk. Walk? Walk, walk, walk? Walk! Walk, walk! Walk is also a good sound for a chocobo. I cannot argue. That sounds fantastic. Hello! Thinking of crossing the marches? Not interested? I guess that's that. Still want to cross the marches? Yeah? It'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marches with the chocobo. Marshes with the chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zolom. Not true. Midgar Zolom? The serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. And then BAM! It attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo. Me and Choco Billy's Chocobo Farm. Plus, Mr. Chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. I'm gonna steal your stuff. Looking for it in? Yeah. How about 100 gil a night? No. I guess that's that. 100 gil? Look at those chocobos. They're beautiful. Beautiful plumage. Hey, buddy. Do you want a chocobo? Give me one. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? We're all out of chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a chocobo, you should go out and catch one. Want to know how to catch a chocobo? No. Well then, shall we get down to business? I'll sell you the chocobo lure for 2,000 gil right now. Hello, Captain. Now. Yeah, alright. Thanks. Wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. Oh, and how fast the chocobo will finish eating depends on what type of greens you feed them. Dude, stop standing on the mixer, cat. Greens, greens, greens. Let's get some y'all greens. Maybe some more. We don't have infinite money right now. Wasn't it really expensive? But don't be mad at my brother or grandpa. Ever since Mom and Dad died, it's been like this. Feels expensive for bird loot. Yeah, it is. Accommodation is expensive, though. I say as someone who asked Emma to please look at accommodation while I was busy streaming, because I have tried to make my brain wrap around it and I cannot make decisions. Fucking terrible, Jimbles. What the hell? Okay, so there was a tutorial about how to catch chocobos. It's attach the chocobo lure, feed it the green, kill all the other enemies on the map. That's it, right? Will we do that? Yes! Are we doing something else first? Also, yes. Have another all, maybe? Could work. Cast Fear 2, right? Well, Fire 2. Also known as Fira. I installed the mod, it's called Wizard Stuff, to be able for the spells to be called Fire Fira instead of Fire 2, because that's what they were called. Even the Pixel remaster renamed them to Fire, Fira, Firaga, right? It's not unreasonable that that's a mod we can do. Say even the Pixel remaster. Okay, cool. Grasslands area. This is great. There you go. Oh no! Oh no! Snake! Ah! Alright, well, we can do this. Let's just cast Quake. It'll be alright. Oh god, that hurt. Alright, well, Thundara? And like, well, we need a cure on everyone, so let's do that. 209 damage. Alright, look, we got this. We can do this. Sense, how much health does it have? Oh. She's down. Yeah, she's down. Okay. Did it kill her in a single hit? I feel terrible. No, we just didn't get the heal off. Okay. Level 26. Cool. Oh, God, that's a lot of HP. Oh, doggo. Ow. All right. Can we get a... doable? Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Well, can we get a cure out now, maybe? You get the limit, Sledfang. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Yes! No! Bad! Damn it, Aerith. Alright. Oh, that can only be a good thing. That's not terrifying at all. Alright, well, we need another Phoenix down then. We only got 2 left. Amazing. Oh, jeez. Cloud! Took such a large hit there. Come on, man. Heal with red, whatever works in your favor. Yeah, well, he doesn't have a heal, man. Maybe we can poison him? Oh, God. Okay, well... You've also got that... Wait, I know what we could do. Let's use a potion on Aerith. Oh, yeah. Ah, damn it. Maybe we can get this back up, right? Then... Well, Bio didn't do much. Maybe he just didn't get the poison. The poison would be worth it. Oh, Cloud's gone now. Amazing. That's good, thank you. You see how I just whipped Cloud out of the battle? You don't have a heal either. Well, we can drop a potion? No, she's dead. Okay. Cool. Less doable now. Yeah, well, without Cloud. I just... Okay. Whew. Well, that's the mid-result. Wow. Oh, yeah, because Cloud was alive. Okay, well, that's good. You know what I'm going to do? Load my goddamn save. Oh, does it quit everything? That's so disappointing. Okay. Return to Windows. Back up we go. Continue. Alright, grasslands area. Well, that didn't work. I want to show you a cool thing. Snake, it's a snake. Where's the snake? Ah, the snake's coming. No. Damn it, that didn't work. Okay, it may not work on Windows because when you quit, it closes the whole game. But if you save and load, it goes away. Like, it goes back to its spawn point, which is not directly next to you, so you have a better chance of, like, coming out of it alive. No, 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 not Aerith, not Aerith. Okay, well, we tried. You know what? How about let's run? What's the run? No, that's... There, okay, go. Get out of here, Cloud. Run, buddy. Oh, no. That hurts so much. Okay. So is the snake just... Oh, no, he runs over there. Okay, well, we learned our lesson. We can't... Lift those knees. Oh, man, Aerith is still dead. I feel so bad about that. The problem is, I don't think we can just, like, wake her up. It's a lot less fire damage than I expected from a plant. Is all I'm saying. That's a lot less ice damage than I expected from a plant, right? Okay, well, how about natural magic, huh? Does that work? What do you think? Yeah, frost-resistant plant, apparently. Are they resistant to missiles? Yes, apparently they are. Okay. Resistant to being hit by a sword. Or a dog. Cat dog thing. say cat dog, but he certainly seems a lot more cat-like than dog, right? Oh, I feel bad that poor Aerith is unconscious. She's just taking a nap. Cat dog is a different thing. Yeah, but like, is he a cat or is he a dog? What do you think? Place your bets now. Cat or dog, Red 13. Also, his name is definitely Nanaki. Yeah. All right, now I'll spend 100 gil. Cat dog is both. They're two separate things put together, and they're separate personalities as well. Red 13 is clearly one thing, but it's a mix of some other things. His tail is also on fire in some appearances, and that's pretty cool. Can't change that, though. Earth, ice. Do we need another ice? You can hunt some chocobos, I guess. Elemental fire on your sword. You roll. And it was good at it, too. It was a good show. Very enjoyable. Well, how do we hunt chocobos? You've got chocobo lure on now. Kind of wanted to come back here and grind for a little bit, but maybe we'll come back to this location and grind a little more, huh? Swap out some characters, level them up a little bit, get all of our materia up. Interesting. What's going on here? A chocobo! Work! Work! Oh, and he's fucked off already. Okay. Well. We tried. Bonk. More of a dog. But he doesn't bark. Oh, he does howl, though. Yeah, that's pretty dog-like. I feel like Googling it. Is Red 13 a cat or a dog? Alright, maybe it's a dog or a cat. Is he a Sephiroth clone? Come on, man. Here's his cubs overlooking the ridge. Well, come on. He's actually a feline. Well, there we go. I remember him meowing. He doesn't meow, that's true, but he's a feline. Some other spoilers you may have seen there are like one, epilogue, and two, also, why isn't he playable? And I'm like, well, if you... A chocobo! Gal Greens on the chocobo, use the item. Yes! Work, Kark! Well, we can't attack the chocobo, otherwise it will turn on us. We want the chocobo, he's our buddy. He's finished eating. Good call, we need to hurry up. Bird kick. Work, work! Ah, he's gone. Maybe we should have bought more expensive greens. He howls. He growls. He's a cat, apparently. The things he learned playing Final Fantasy VII. The question of why isn't Red 13 playable comes from the remake. And I follow the Tim Rogers theory as of why he's not playable at the end of the game. Because all of the other party members are balanced. Okay, we got a chocobo. And he goes, work! Work! And it fucks off immediately. Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't remember it being this hard to catch a chocobo. In previous games, you walk into the chocobo forest and you're like, hey chocobo, and it goes, hi, and then bam, you're riding it. Now, gotta feed the bastards in combat. They're not liking it. They are not liking it. I have a solution. We go to config. We go to battle speed. We turn it down. Baby, it's gotta be slow. And hey, if we're hunting chocobos, let's add a little yellow into our life. Yeah, a little yellow into our life because we're hunting some chocobos. Hunting chocobos. Hunting chocos. Okay, now the battle speed is real slow, so I should have time to do that before the chocobo is like, oh, I'm gonna run immediately. Give the chocobo the thing. Oh, Dragon Quest. Caught a chocobo. See that? Problem solved. I'm a genius. Never doubt me again. Professor Jimbles forever. Video games. How to ride a chocobo. Press the A button to get off. Chocobos will escape whenever a player dismounts. That's not very good instructions. Also, we move so much faster. Faster than you, Snake! Don't just mash A? Why not? A is the cancel button in Final Fantasy VII. Did Sephiroth do this? Do you perhaps remember a little while ago when I was like, the game makes you fight something and then demonstrates how powerful an enemy is? Hey, look, whenever I press A, the player will get off. Well, here's an example, right? We fight the Midgardsorm, it beats the crap out of us. And now our heroes are like, holy shit. It's a power that we should respect. Our enemy is someone that could do this? Anyway, that's that. Shall we level up Chocobo Lure? It does nothing when leveled up. I don't even think it increases your luck further each time. Let's have our friend learn more ice. Add more materia slots. I hunger for them. I gotta level it up. Why? Will it increase luck further? I don't think it does. But hey, look, let's find out, right? What's the worst that can happen? I like that you can use the color that you've given the windows to differentiate your saves, if you'd like. I don't think it increases luck as you level it up, but like, let's give it a go. Mind Source. Alright, now I'll actually show you what it actually does, right? Status. Look at magic. 44. Spirit 36. Spirit went to 37. See? Mind Source. Mind Source. I have all the material max level. Am I going to do that? Sounds like a lot of effort, man. Star pendant. Alright, well, those are your choices. Guard stick is worse. Like, seriously, that sounds like a lot of effort. I don't know if I want to do that. I might do a lot of it off camera, you know? Turn the sound down to 0, run the camera in circles. It's a lot of needless effort. If you do it right, you don't fight random battles, you go fight the things that give you lots of AP. It's not that bad. As far as I remember. Just a second. I'd hoped I'd never see you again. You know who I am? The Turks, right? Well, if you know, then this won't take long. It's difficult to explain what the Turks do. Kidnapping, right? Put it negatively, you could say that. But that's not all there is to it anymore. Sir! Hello? It's alright, Rude. I know you don't like speeches, so don't force it. Then explain, Eleanor. I'm the newest member of the Turks, Eleanor. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. But because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. Anyhow, our job is to find out where Sephiroth is headed, and try and stop you every step of the way. Wait a minute, it's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way. Eleanor, you talk too much. Mr. Song? No need to tell them about our orders. Sorry, Song. Thought I gave you your orders. Now go. Don't forget to file your report. Oh, right. Very well. Rin and I will go after Sephiroth, who's heading for Junon Harbor. Eleanor, you don't seem to understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Go. Don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. I want to give her an over-dramatic Valley Girl accent because she's got to sound more like Tifu or Aerith. Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show his affection for you all with a new weapon. Alright, what a creep. Well then. Aerith. Long time no see. Looks like you're safe from the Shinra for a while now that Sephiroth has reappeared. What are you saying? That I should be grateful to Sephiroth? No. I won't be seeing much of you, so take care. Strange hearing that from you? Well then, stay out of Shinra's way. What a strange thing to happen. We're gonna go adventuring. Kill some random battles, explore the dungeon. Turn the battle speed way up to max again before I go mad. No, we're okay. By God, those crabs had a family. Aerith, how could you? I can hear Luxie complain about the sound already. the repeated clicking. She's not here at the moment, but, you know, I have full confidence she will check out the VODs. Did I go there in the correct way immediately? No! There's a thing up here! Yes. A battle! Oh! Fantastic! Madouge! Madouge! Look at him! That's incredible! Spraying this down with its swampy shot. That sounds much grosser than it should, doesn't it? Lightning level up. God. It's gotta be Thundara, right? Gee, there's no way. Fire. Lightning. Lightning. Why does she have two lightning? Jimbles, you idiot! Maybe I should be making Aerith steal shit, too. A chest! Touch the chest. Ah, a tent. Perfect. What are these fuckers? Brawlers and an arc dragon. Not much of a dragon now, are you, buddy? Honestly, we should be putting cover on the person Aerith keeps calling her bodyguard, right? Mr. Jack of all trades. Level 20. Leave Denitha. The low level run finished the game with the average level of all characters being 17. I'm not saying I could finish the game at the levels they currently are. It's just when you throw items instead of doing other things, you can finish it. This early. Not this early, but at this low level. Not easy to do. Look at all these enemies. So the pixel art from the Pixel Remaster had like kind of beautiful and very stylish looking designs for all of them. Here you can tell that they're in the very early stages of 3D models, right? They're cool, they're not super specific, and maybe they're missing a little something. A little je ne sais quoi. Oh, that dragon heals from fire. By God, what are we gonna do about it? They get better as the series goes on, obviously, as technology improves. But you can still get a decent sense of how unique and interesting all these enemies are. Oh no! Cloud's got elemental in his sword! I forgot about that. By God, what is he gonna do? Let Red beat it to death, you know? A long-range materia? What does that do? Lets you attack from the back row without taking full damage. And deal full damage. Pretty good, I'd say. She's the one killing things, so let's give her long range. And then the doggo. Red 13. Well, hey, flamethrower! That's an enemy skill, I didn't notice. Well, look, Sense isn't doing much. You can steal, right, little guy? All and restore material fire. God, do we not have... I want more materia slots already. So it's a constant battle. Everyone's like, materia system's fun. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I get it. Truly. But I do like that it exists, and I love watching other people do stuff. There's a cool thing with Tifa I can show you later. One of her weapons, plus some of the other items, build together in an interesting way. But it sucks at the same time. It's great at creating that yearning feeling constantly, right? I'm looking at it and going, man, I wish I could do... thing. But you can't. Flamethrower! Well, we're not going to use it on them. They'll heal. Blade Beam will deal regular damage. Just you watch. Bam! So, Elemental does not affect Blade Beam, and now you know. Lunatic High, we've got the next limit break for Red 13. See, this is why I put him in the party. He needs to learn those. Corey's got a very good point there. Like, changing how it works so often, and it's fun to work it out. I like the sphere grid. I like the idea of the sphere grid, potentially more than I like the execution of the sphere grid, but hey. It was cool, and I loved that it was so different, that's Final Fantasy X, to Final Fantasy IX, where instead of picking your actions from a list or going through a maze, you choose what abilities you have equipped And some characters can learn some. Some characters can learn lots. Some of them can't learn many at all. And it's your build of the abilities that you learn from equipment and accessories. That's cool. 8's customization was all about junctioning magic to stats. Some magic was better at some stats. It's the amount of magic, like literal number of magics you drew from draw points, affected how powerful it was. This is why the series attracts people who want to argue about which one's better than the other all the time. Because they're so radically different in mechanics, but not in theme. They're different themes all the time, and that's good. They do a very good job of that. But in some capacity, there's not always, but nearly always, like, nearly always crystals. Nearly always some sort of anti-authoritarian bent. Hey, we got Kira now. It's good. Anti-authoritarian bent is pretty cool to have in a video game by a major company. Good job, Red 13. Racking up those kills. It's one of the reasons why it's so, like, the Final Fantasy VII and how blatant the but just like, you, environment, the environmental themes are so deep and so layered into this game. It's weird that there are two sides to think about these questions. I don't take my first statement as my complete thought. It's weird to think that the Square Enix CEO is so hard up on NFTs last year and this year, right? He loves the idea. Big fan. One, that's fucking weird. Right? Weird as hell. Right? Very weird. No one should be into NFTs in 2020. 2022. Let alone 2023, where every attempt has failed horrendously. And, like, it's also... NFTs and Bitcoin especially feel like a fucking Captain Planet villain. What? It creates pollution and generates money. That's all it does? Okay, that's bullshit. That's a Captain Planet villain, that is. No, Cloud, you had healing. There we are. Why is he so hard up on it when the environmentalism theme is such a big deal in Final Fantasy VII? Well, that comes to the second half of my point. He's a fucking CEO of a major corporation. Casts haste and raises defense percent for all allies. Good move. He's a fucking CEO of a major corporation, and they're all only interested in generating money in as much ways as possible. Sometimes you're interested in that under the smokescreen of, I have a legal obligation to create money for other people. Right? That's the smokescreen. They may have that, but it sounds like a legal defense to be like, oh, I'm going to do terrible things and then have an excuse to get away with it. Emra. But also, like... Oh, Fort Condo, cool. Oh, Captain in the background. Yeah, Emma is very funny. She can be in the void, but she's funny in the void. Like... He's CEO. He's going to do whatever he can to generate money, and he does not give a shit about the product. It's not his job to give a shit. And... Sorry. That's actually a theme of Tim Rogers' Action Buttons, like, amazing 10-hour-long Cyberpunk 2077 video that honestly covers a little bit in Tokimeki Memorial, the previous one, but like... Corporations do not create video games. Corporations and companies don't create art. People create art. And people require money so that they can buy food and eat and drink and sing and dance and do things that make them living human beings. Which is by no means exhaustive on my short list, and I'm pretty inebriated, I guess. Not super, but a little. Corporations and companies don't do that. They are a shell, a word, and sometimes even a motto or philosophy in which people create art. So the CEO doesn't create art. Ubisoft didn't create Assassin's Creed. A group of developers, artists, writers, game designers, background artists, game field specialists, game designers, testers, they created the art that is Assassin's Creed. And Ubisoft gave the money to do that, and then took the great majority of them, and then said it was all of their work. Which people? Marketers, general managers, CEOs, economists. So as Corey said there, yeah, that the head of Square Enix is not the CEO of Final Fantasy, he's the CEO of Square Enix. It is his job to create value out of doing nothing other than read emails and hold meetings where he reports information he learned from emails. What can I do about it? I don't know. I'm currently streaming on a website owned by Amazon. We've been fighting the Shinra on this battlefield for a long time. We've still settled in for a long war with them. Could you spare some time and help us fight them? We don't want to sound pushy, so if you're busy with something, why don't you finish that first? We'll help you. Really? Then go on up and they'll fill you in on the details. And it's funny because the things I love about Final Fantasy, the things I love about the series, the things I love about how they make me think about role-playing games, one of my other major loves in my life. I'm poly, I'm allowed several. None of those are business decisions. Business decisions are the bullshit that happens when art is trying to be made. Right? I think a marketer can do interesting stuff to make sure I see something that's valuable to my interests and it will give me the artistic experience I want, but guess fucking what? Most of the time, it's selling Facebook ads to clog up my feed with bullshit I don't want. I get angry about how all of the power of social media, the infinite data harvesting potential that it has, is thrown away because an advertiser will spend slightly more money and their ad gets precedence over something I might actually want. Fucking waste of time. Now this is something. I never thought anyone would climb up here. Mirage are different. Well, anyhow, any minute now this will be a battlefield against Shinra. You better get down before you get involved. What do you mean a battlefield? The Shinra. It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? I guess so. Do you know what's at the top of this mountain? A huge bird. The reactor and the condor. That's right. On this reactor there's a condor and a reactor. It seems the Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. Hi. It's not very logical. It seems there's a type of special material in the reactor above us, and because the Condor came, the Shinra rushed troops here. The military wants to get the Condor and all the villagers off this mountain. The Condor is now warming its egg, which hatches only once every few years. We would like to protect the Condor from being harmed. New lives. We must protect the Condor egg, right? So to protect the egg, are you going to protect the reactor? Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight the Shinra ourselves. That's why I've hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us with a contribution, or by fighting alongside of us. What do you think? You want to join us in our fight? Cloud, why are you still worrying about it? You decide what we're going to do. Alright. Yes, yes, let's do our best. Right, let me lend a hand, too. Both is good, yeah. This is an interesting... Like, Final Fantasy VII is full of minigames. Developers went nuts. Let's rest, okay? We'll get some rest. They went nuts with developing heaps, and many of them are playable once, and many more of them are replayable at a cool location I'll show you later. Access the menu and select save. Now, when you change party members, I might as well just show you. I was just thinking about it. You can't remove Cloud, okay? So when it gets to grinding time and we pull out Barret and Tifa to even them out, Cloud's going to end up higher level than both of them, okay? It's going to end up a higher level than everyone. Don't complain at me. I'll feel bad about it anyway. Hey, Fort Condor. You hang in there. Item shop. Fuck yeah. Buy some hypers, baby. Yeah. She's the one that needs it the most. Hello, do your best. We will too. Well, we've got all of those. We don't need more of them. Because materia are very cool. When you max out their last level, it births a new first level one. You just get more AP, get more of it as it goes up. Pretty cool. This means you don't strictly need to buy a whole bunch to equip everyone. You can grind instead. But as Corey says, you need one of each mastered materia for other reasons. Cool reasons. Oh, look at that bird. Oh, what a cute bird. That is a big fucking condor. Holy shit. Hi, dude. Thanks for accepting. So shall I let you in on our strategy? The enemy has targeted our mountain reactor and will be climbing to reach it. We must set a trap and hire soldiers to protect the place. Well, this is all we have. The village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, we can't because we're broke. We need 400 gil to hire 1 soldier. So if we hire 20 soldiers, we need 8,000 gil. We need to ask you to use your own money to hire these soldiers, buy the equipment, set it up, and give the commands. If you don't have time, could you help us with a donation? If you donate the money, we can hire soldiers and block Shinra's attack. We know what we're asking is selfish. We sent our wives and children to another village, but we're resigned to stay. Let's go back to basics. If the enemy reaches this shred, you'll have to fight them off immediately. It's not the end of the world, but if you lose repeatedly, it could be dangerous. Anything you want to ask? No. It looks like they're getting ready to attack right now. Please, any help is appreciated. Preparation is ready. We have 1,500 gil. We need 3,000 for each battle. How much can you help? Okay, ready. We have 10 enemies. There appear to be many beasts, so you may want to deploy more attackers. Jimbles, what the fuck is going on? Oh, why? It's a proto-MOBA? Where enemies will attack down 2 lanes? Attackers. Beats Beast. Loses to Barbarian. Moves fast. Has the highest HP. Beats Barbarian, but loses to Wyvern. A stoner? Oh, I love those. You can roll a stone far. Often roll it. Can't move. Anyway, attackers. That's what they said. However, you know how they were like, it will use our gil? It straight up does. You'll see that gil at the very top there? That's ours. Can set a bomb. Low power. Anyway, start the game? Yeah. Speed high. 5 at our side, 2 attackers. I'll add some trivia here, because, like, this game itself, like, cool, overall, it's pretty cool. Go beast, go. Oh no! One of them will get through that worker. Perhaps can we tell this one to attack? Action. Move there. Oh, there are 4 enemies on the field now. Oh no. There's a wyvern. I only built attackers. Are we going to be able to beat them? What will happen if one of them gets through? You will see. Arrived at the directed position. Good. Like, you count an enemy. Attack. Anyway, this game was remastered and recreated in a very, it's a tower defense. I actually see it as a MOBA instead, but it is very similar to a MOBA, to a tower defense, yes. Keep attacking. Good. But, oh no. It's pretty cool. But, like, oh, it's a wyvern. That's not a beast at all. We're going to be okay? Who knows? Can't bomb. Okay. Well, get in there, buddy. Enemy destroyed. Yeah, boy. Can 2 of you attack this wyvern? It was remastered in not Final Fantasy VII, but Final Fantasy VII Remake. But Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. i.e. the version that was DLC. The one that was released on PC. You can't buy it without the DLC on PC. Lol. Right? And it turns into much more of a strategy game. And it's good. This is that thing. Yeah. Now, hilariously, Deadman loved that one so much, he played it more than the regular campaign, like the regular DLC of that. I think that's funny. Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it for a bit. I'm not super board games minded, so it doesn't it makes sense that I'm like, oh, I'm over it. Whatever. That was cool. Thanks. I completed the side quest. That was enough. Can you get him, attackers? Oh no. There's the commander. We don't have enough defenses. What's going to happen if we lose repeatedly? They said it might be okay. Also, please note the speed. This is high speed. I'm not kidding when I tell you that old games are slow. Quick, worker. Move past the wyvern and try and beat up the commander. I'm sure it'll work. Or not. Oh well. You try and beat him up, man. Godspeed. Go get him, little champ. Warning! This one is approaching the top. What's gonna happen? They said you might have to... Nice. Oh, 13 damage. Amazing. They said you might have to fight them yourself. Enemy invasion. My god, they're attacking! We're counting on you! The party goes out. You fight them. They're not that tough. Whatever this fucker is. Look at him. A grand horn. Cool. Can we steal anything cool? Oh, nothing to steal? Well, alright, well. Face the wrath of level 2 spells. Hey, you like that? Hey, use flamethrower, Red 13. I bet you can. Grand attack! Oh, wow, 17 damage on Aerith. Yeah, that's super grand, buddy. Put him in a body bag! Anyway. Oh, 400 experience. Not bad, not bad. A Vigorous Claw, whatever that is. We made it through that one somehow, but Shinra will be back. Be sure and scout the area well. We don't know when they'll attack again. Okay. Can I go through this door? No? Alright, well. Condor's still having a good time. How are things going? Seems there's no activity at Shinra. Is there anything you wish to ask? No, I'm good, please. Right. What was the point of that, Jimbles? We saved a bird. That's worth it. But more importantly, you get to do this multiple times. That was just the first one. Do it a few more times, you get some cool stuff. But hey, we got a little interlude. Why not give it a go? Fort Condor, baby. Where are we going? It's one of the options. We could have asked the dude, hey, where's Junon? What would hold us too? Wow. Okay, I just think you're being mean now. Look, if you can't solve every problem by setting it on fire, I don't know if I want to be involved. It just sounds effective, that's all. Worldmap's got like a pretty decent chunk random encounters, right? It's not just me, right? Quite a lot of them. Right? I think so. I think there are a lot. Bonk. Nice. Good work, Red. If Red licked his paw and then rubbed his ears more, I think that would be very cat-like, right? Well, there's Junon. Probably. It's the only other town we can reach, right? That's gotta be Junon. Ba, 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 ba. Red Fang. You're gonna be Miss, you're gonna be disgusted with how much I grind before next week. I'm gonna be like, Jimbles! No. I'll be like, Jimbles, yes! I want to get something before we leave this area. I'm gonna say, I know it's just like, it's just the writing. That's how it goes. But pretty convenient, right? That Eleanor just tells us where Sephiroth is? That they're hunting him? Right? You gotta admit, it's pretty convenient. Glad they did. Miss Valley Girl accent would leave us high and dry if we didn't know. I think it's interesting that the Fort Condor people were just like, if you just give us 8,000 gil, man, we'll succeed. You don't have to do this. That honestly feels like the testers said they fucking hated this part, so do we have an alternative? I'm not gonna go into Junon. I'm gonna save the game, we're gonna finish up. Good job, buddy. A little cat shooting missiles from his back. Just beautiful. Save game. Save game. My friends, that has been Final Fantasy VII for tonight. Was it a lot? Well, maybe. You've seen some very important bits. Very important bits being like Sephiroth and Pale the Snake. And, you know, just that incredibly long backstory. That was worth it. The flashback. Beautiful. Mwah. Beautiful. Lovely playing with you tonight. I will see you again Monday night for more Vampire. My essay will be submitted and complete and be sitting in some poor tutor's desk saying, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And they'll give me a HD. And then we'll all win lottery and get pie together. That's the plan. Otherwise, I strongly suggest you check out the people who I host. In particular, I'd like you to give some love to Der Golem King and Dead Man's Tea Party and Leonina Maple. Okay? Just 3. Gotta limit myself to 3, otherwise I'll be here all night. Remember to tell the people you love that you love them very much, and I will see you again Monday. Be good.